Now, let's talk about the Obama meme. We're not going to look at the video because I think that shit is unnecessary, but we will look at the image. So Donald Trump wakes up and he's in his usual whatever Truth Social bender. Check this out though, because this follows a typical pattern of what goes on with the right wing. And the right wing, MAGA, they tried to cover for this, but I'm going to show you that their cover is every bit as bad as the intentional posting of this. So Trump posts some video, and then a minute into it, it cuts to, you know, these political figures on the heads of animals. And of course, Barack and Michelle Obama, the Obamas, are on apes. And they're the only ones that are on primates. And of course, this is a nasty racist trope. This type of trope goes all the way back to when they were enslaved in the Civil War. And in fact, after the Civil War, when there was a free blacks and during the Reconstruction, they used to specifically hammer away at this as a means of continually attacking people of color. They used to make flyers, okay? They had like characters that expressed people of color as apes or monkeys. This was a big part of the Reconstruction and the Jim Crow period. It is very dehumanizing and so blatantly racist. Now, this ended up erupting, okay? And one of the first things we saw was Tim Scott came out about it. He said, praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House. The president should remove it. So people on all sides were reacting to this. And dude, it hit me viscerally. It did. It did, because I know it was intentional. I know that it was a reflection of how bad this Epstein situation is, and a huge distraction that is also in line with Trump's core values. I think he loves it. This comes out. There's a backlash. Everybody is speaking out about this. Jack White went off, dude. He says this post would basically get anyone at any job fired immediately, except for arguably the most important position in the world. That's right. Trump is a racist, a rapist, a felon, a grifter, currently ordering the U.S. government to pay him $10 billion simply because no one will stop him. And a full-on dementia sufferer, and yet he has the power to send in Gestapo-ized soldiers to kill our citizens, and so much more dangerously has the nuclear codes and the ability to end humanity at any moment based on an egotistical whim. How is it possible we've given this evil man so much power? And guys, this is a question we have to ask ourselves. As a nation, why do we continually reward the worst human beings possible so much power? Whether it's Elon Musk or Peter Thiel or Donald Trump or Jeffrey Epstein, right? We continually give power to the worst human beings on the planet. Like, it is like, you know, over and over and over again. Clarence Thomas. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's just endless. The two-party system, the electoral college, the responsibility the internet has brought to humanity and its direct conflict with truth, and America's obsession with celebrity are all to blame. But the fact that we aren't stopping it is insanity. Arrest this man, impeach this man, 25th Amendment this man, indict this man, jail this man, this longtime friend of pedophile Epstein who appears 40,000 times in the files. This demolisher of the White House, demolisher of the Constitution, demolisher of the Bill of Rights, this demolisher of America, full stop. It's hard to believe the government does almost nothing about this lunacy. We all have to sit back and watch as a people. And when he's finally gone, we had better put into place new laws and regulations that don't allow anyone to find dangerous loopholes based solely on the presumption that our president has some sort of dignity and decency. Abolish these loopholes, abolish the Electoral College. If we had any sense, we'd abolish the two-party system that Washington advised us against, right, that got us here in the first place and has failed not only Americans, but everyone else in the world who is currently suffering from our policies and suffering from the whims of this sick, deranged man who a state again has his tiny bruised fingers on the nuclear launch button. All right, now, dude, that's a good rant, okay? I don't care what anybody fucking says. That right there, that was a good rant, guys. Kudos to you, Jack White. Dude, everything, I feel like everything was mentioned, okay? Because it's true. Like, A, why do we give this man so much power? And B, why is our Congress not doing anything about this? We saw what happened in South Korea, okay? A president there behaved like a shitter, and the government and the people rose up and they immediately put a stop to it. Here, we have a guy who is just, he's petty. He's hurting the whole world. He's defending Vladimir Putin and, you know, invading countries, kidnapping leaders, stealing oil, committing financial corruption. And our Republican-led Congress and Senate aren't doing anything. They're all complicit in this. There's like nothing he can do that they will ever hold him accountable for. And that is brutal, guys. Now comes the weave, okay? Because this thing comes out, everybody erupts. Everybody online is obviously rightfully calling this out. And the weave started with the right-wing accounts, specifically accounts like our little 𝗙ecie𝗶𝗹𝗀𝗀 and wokeness. It says, Obama ape meme is a hoax. Trump posted a long election fraud clip. At the end, it auto-scrolled to a different video for a second. They're saying Trump posted an election video, and at the end of the election video, it just auto-played the next video, which happened to be Obama being apes. But here's the problem, guys. Essentially, what End Wokeness is saying is the president of the United States is posting videos that he didn't watch. So ostensibly, halfway through that video, it could have 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹 or some shit in there, and he's just broadcasting it to the world. So, like, if you didn't watch it, why'd you put it out there, right? Should our president of the United States be posting videos he doesn't watch or he watches the first 20 seconds of? No, he should not. I think, guys, that's even worse, okay? If they're saying he posted a video that he didn't bother to watch how it ended to see if there was some shit on there, that's even worse, because now we know he's completely irresponsible. He's not even doing his job. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. What I'm buying is, A, Zacarias did this on purpose, okay? And then I think Trump posted it on purpose, knowing that he would be able to wriggle out of it later or try to. So they issued a statement. Caroline Leavitt, oh my God, dude. Does she have the craziest bunker eyes or what? She says, this is from an internet meme video. Please stop the fake outrage and report on something today that actually matters to the American public. So, like, guys, that's where we're at. Like, oh, yeah, we're sorry the president's a racist piece of shit. But, like, let's talk about something that's important to the public. Yeah, let's talk about something that's important to the public. Oh, this is important, Caroline, bunker girl. Dude, crazy. Trump deleted it, okay? Okay, Trump deletes the post, and then he blames a staffer. Yes, they changed it to a low-level staffer, which, again, okay, so either he's a racist and he posted it, which is what happened and we know it is, or he's posting videos that he didn't watch to the end, or the presidential account is now in the hands of some low-level, like, coat check person who can just do whatever. They could post, you know, naked pictures of Epstein survivors or some shit, okay? But now Caroline Leavitt made a statement about this.
It's been issue after issue at the same time, and I know you've been dealing with this today, but Donald Trump.
Dude, first off, dude, what is going on with their lips, bro? Bro, what is happening with those lips? Dude, what are we doing, bro? Like, you've seen the Mar-a-Lago lips, right? Like the duck face pictures. Oh, here it is. This is the one. Look at this. So here's a photo that is obviously AI, but you see the first thing they did was they made everybody have those insane lips. Right? Now, it is not far off, but guys, dude, she's there. She is there, boss. Look at that. She is there, dude. She is in the club. Those are the lips. Lips. AI. Caroline. AI. Bro. All right, you ready? Let's watch.
It's been issue after issue. At the same time, and I know you've been dealing with this today, but Donald Trump's Truth Social post set off a firestorm online. I only noticed it this morning because I was writing, but it was a video that he had posted portraying Michelle and Barack Obama with an ape motif, and I guess there were other politicians who were portrayed in
with an ape motif. Dude, is there anyone more craven than Laura Ingraham? I mean, dude, her only friend is like a warm bottle of gin and a cardboard box full of Botox needles.
And other animal motifs is an internet meme. Tim Scott, the senator, obviously African-American, said he was praying it was fake because it was the most racist thing he'd ever seen out of the White House. The president should remove it. Caroline, I know the president did remove it, deleted it, but it was up for, I think, 12 hours or something like that.
12 hours.
How did this happen, and can you really throw a staffer under the bus for this?
Well, look, Laura, it was a meme that was posted by a staffer on the president's Truth Social account. It was from a Lion King video depicting, as you pointed out, different Democrats as different animals. I think Kamala Harris was depicted as a turtle in this video meme. The president did take it down. He spoke with lawmakers today out of respect for them, including Senator Tim Scott. The post was removed. But leave it to the leftist media, of course, to talk about this all day, rather than talk about the fact that the Dow has broken over 50,000 points for the first time in our nation's history.
Dude, the Dow's gonna break 50,000 points no matter who's fucking president, bro. Like, the Dow is gonna go up. That's what it does. But like, the Dow, it affects none of us. It helps none of us. You know why this stock market is hitting 50,000? Because the companies are laying off all their goddamn workers. So the stock market is going up and up and up because the companies are just cutting jobs and eliminating shit and replacing people with robots. And so 10% of the country is like hitting the cash register while the rest of the country is suffering. This 50,000, this is meaningless. Fucking bullshit.